20 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which were bent on signalizing with unusual revelry. Here's good luck to Frederick, Frederick's out of his indentures. For a pirate ship, fill the pirate pass, and to make us ordinary and the pirate lumber Yes, Frederick, from today you rank as a full-blown member of our band. Hurrah!
My friends, I thank you from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I am out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. A keener hand at scuttling a canard or cutting on a white star never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I did my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I mustn't tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved roof.
Nay, dear master. My mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd apprentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, and surely not a high lot. Though I'm honest, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word all right through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound the promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make, and doomed him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate, you, instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot.
Pardon, Frederick, pardon. Rise, sweet one, I have long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were, they still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But today, my indenture ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Oh, poor lad! Poor lad! Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make price to pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. But alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It is only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True. And until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Here!
Well, then it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you never attack a weaker party than yourselves, but whenever you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course. We are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was solely recruited from her orphan asylum, which we know is not the case.
Oh, hang it all! You wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12 I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Oh, well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true I admire you very much, but I have been at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I have seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
Oh, it is. It is.
I say I think it is. That's my impression. But as I have not had the opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible that I may be mistaken. What a pity it would be if I were to marry this innocent person, only to find out that she is, on the whole, plain.
Oh, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Oh, do you really think so?
I do.
Well then, I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. For we are rough men who lead rough lives. But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I am right in saying that there is no one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure which all the world holds dear.
Not one!
No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You are very good, I'm sure.
Well, Frederick, it is the top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as quick and painless as you so conveniently make them.
I will. For the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a private head in a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go, where pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. Oh, I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class crew, if he wants to roll his crown, his own should manage somehow to get through. More dirty work than e'er I will do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is a rock, a pirate king, but I'm a pirate king.
I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know, but I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17. You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that's quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly, without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well.
Well, I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Oh, but lately?
Oh no, years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion?
I would be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Oh, thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I am sure you would not practice on my inexperience. If, and I say if, you really are a fine woman, then your age should be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair? Can it be Custom House? No, doesn't sound like Custom House.
Confusion. It's the voices of young girls. I should see them. I am lost.
By all that's marvelous, a bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost, lost, lost.
Oh, how lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace, what delicacy, what refinement. And Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and low.
I'm sure I'm not a jump-so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
It gradually got so.
Fate is born to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me here.
Before these gentle maidens, I dare not show in this alarming costume. Oh no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Remember, poor Papa's not as young as we are, and we came over a rather difficult country.
But how thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we are the first human beings to ever set foot on this enchanting spot.
Oh, except the mermaids. Oh, it's the very place for mermaids.
We're only human beings down to the waist.
And we can't strictly be said to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they may not.
What shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
Well, we are quite alone, and the sea is smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and stockings and paddle.
Stop, Lady Spray! I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings here will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, so speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate? Horror!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty. How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not bear the mortal beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position? From his position to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heaven's arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love. However plain you be, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose homely face and red complexion has caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection.
Not one,
No, no, not one.
not one.
No, no, it's one. It's the honestest Bell. Oh, sister, step to pity's theme for shame. It's true that he has gone astray, but he
no offences, will anon be here. Pine, see their dreadful trade is pray you get you in some ladies while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If we sing it, no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is nice to bring it to you ladies. Let us hear the songs. To the
It's a first-rate opportunity to get married. we better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is the Major General.
Yes, yes, he is a Major General.
Yes, yes, I am a Major General. For he is the Major General. And it is a glorious thing to be a Major General. It is the love of the Major General, of the Major General. Wait! Get your own song. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I'm information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beans and inoculus. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. I know I'm in the history, King Arthur and Sir Caradox. I answer hard acrostics, have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote an elegiacs, all the crimes of Heliogabulus. In chronics I can floor peculiarities, parabolas. I can tell and doubt Raphael's from Gerodars and Zophides. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. That's a tough one. What? Ah, good cooking. And to whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense. Pinafore! Then I can rhyme a washing bill in Babylonic uniform to tell you all the details of Caractacus's uniform. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General. In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a mouse or a rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm all wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I'm a smattering of elemental strategy. You say a better Major General is never sanity. For my military knowledge, though unlucky and adventurous, it's only been brought down to the beginning of the century. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. Perhaps a little faster? When I know what is meant by my no longer rattling, when I can tell the side of mouse or rifle from a javelin, such affairs of sorties and surprises I'm aware at, and when I know precisely what was meant by commissariat. When I have known what progress was in making modern gunnery, when I know more tactics than a novice in a nunnery, and sure when I was smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better Major General has never rode a horse! For my elementary knowledge, so I'm talking elementary. It's only been brought down to the beginning of the century. Short amount of vegetable, animal, and mineral, and the very model of a modern major general. And now that I have introduced myself, I should like to know what's going on.
Oh, Papa!
Permit me! I shall explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Dear me.
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills!
Oh, but you mustn't do that, may I ask? This is a picturesque uniform, so I am not familiar with it. What are you?
We are single gentlemen.
Oh, yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Papa, don't believe them. They are pirates. The famous pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance. I have often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to major generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
An idea. Do you mean to say that you would rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that is the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all! Here we are again.
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan?
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
No, I say orphan. Orphan, orphan, orphan!
I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say orphan. As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, but you did indeed.
But I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not often.
Stop! I think I see where I'm getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequent?
Ah, I beg pardon. I see what you mean. Frequently.
Oh, you said orphan frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly, you said orphan frequently, only once. Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad, an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remaining. See at your feet they'll kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, the orphan boy. See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan
the billowy waters. If I hadn't an elegant diction, indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. Telling a terrible story shows I like the story. There's one of the coolest songs I've ever known in these waters. It is easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it's not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story. Although a dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we'd rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it. Hail poetry, thou airborne ray, thou guiltless seed of harlot's stray. Hail flowing fount of sentiment, all hail, divine May for your liberty, our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band